Hi guys, Attitude in Life here. It is I. I've missed you guys. Yeah, you're gonna see my little shadow over there moving every now and again. But this was the best for the glare that's going on right now. So I wrote down some points and I'm gonna go through it really, really quickly with you all. And if you have any comments or suggestions or concerns or topics that you want to discuss, please put them in the chat in your comments below. Like and subscribe over there, over there. Like and subscribe, okay? I want to get that out before I start talking. And my first point is to stay focused. Stay focused on what? Stay focused on your goals. Stay focused on your visions and your dreams because there's so many distractions out here. The distractions they come because we have visions, we have dreams, we have goals that we want to accomplish. Otherwise, you wouldn't be distracted. You'd just be going about your life doing whatever. But because you have dreams, because you have goals, that's when it seems like unknown, you know, try to come up against you because you have set yourself in agreement to do what it is that you have willed yourself to do. Whether it be, I'm going to run a marathon, I'm going to run a half marathon, I'm going to run a 5K, I'm going to run a 3K, I'm going to walk 1 block, I'm going to walk 2 blocks, I'm going to walk 8 blocks, I'm going to walk a mile. 8 blocks is a mile. So, whatever your goal is, even if it's to drink a bottle of water a day in between all of your sugary drinks, make sure you stay focused on your goals. Even if it's to take a luxurious vacation somewhere, do it for yourself. Be sure to stay focused on the plans that you have for your life, on the things that you have that you know you want to accomplish in life. Okay. And then the next one I had is to remember why you set the goal. Why did you set the goal in the first place? Why do you want to go out into this luxurious vacation? Why do you think you need that vacation? Why did you even start writing the vacation out? Why did you call an agent or why didn't you call a travel agent? There's a lot of things that you can just stick with instead of being distracted. Think about all of things that you want to do. You want to complete this mile run. You want to complete this half marathon. You want to complete the full marathon. You want to do all of these things. You want to read a book, whether it's a small book, short book, long book, whether it's an audio book. You still want to complete that you set out to accomplish. Okay, that's number two. Remember the why. That's the number two. Remember your why. Number three, drink your water. You know, I always start out with the water, but drink your water, even if you can only sip on the bottle of water. Okay. Sip on the whole bottle all day long until you get that bottle down. Okay. Until you drink that bottle up. Next is get you some sleep. Sleep is very important. You didn't know that, did you? It is because it helps rejuvenate the body. It helps the body to reheal itself. If you can just get some sleep, it does wonders for the body. You heard me? Yes, I got me some sleep recently. Recently, as of last night, matter of fact, I got some sleep. So I was able to get on here and speak to you all about sleep. At least start with 5 hours in a night. If you can't sleep, start see if you can try five straight hours. How do you start? How do you get a good night's sleep? This is how I do. Sometimes, hopefully, I'm trying to do it all the time, but as I'm learning that as long as I turn off gadgets, including this one, the telephones, the laptops, the all the gadgets, the televisions, the social medias, all of that. As long as I can turn those things off, and within like 40, 30 minutes, 30 minutes to an hour before it's time for me to go to sleep, everything works out. I can get a full night's sleep. Full night is about 5 to 6 hours right now, but Usually I can get a full 8 hours, but things happen and sometimes you can't get a full 8 hours, but at least get 5 to 6 hours a night. And that would be good. Even if you work in the nighttime and you got sleep in the daytime, make sure you're still getting your sleep out. Um, that was the number one, two, three, four. That was number four. And then number five is your eating habits. Eat healthier more days than you eat non-essential foods, your chips and your cookies, your candies, your ice creams, you know, gotta have it. I know you gotta have it. Sometimes, we have to do we have to do. Sometimes we're not in a place where we get a good home cooked meal. Sometimes we have to eat on the go. Sometimes you just grab something quick and just eat it and go. That's understandable sometimes. But your eating habits, there are 7 days in a week, right? Since there are 7 days in a week, you should be, we all should be eating at least 5 days good, healthier during that week. At least 5 days healthier eating habits. Okay? Some of us need to eat 7 days. Because some of us, if we start doing 5 days only, 5 days, we're gonna eat 5 days healthy ish, they say. Well, just watch yourself because some of those days gonna end up, I don't have to do this at all. And you don't want to do that. You got to start somewhere. You should start somewhere. Okay? Start somewhere. You're trying to live long and you want to be strong in your long life. You don't want to be weak in long life living. You don't want to be a burden to somebody else. Okay? You want to be healthy. I don't want to be a burden to somebody else. I'm not putting that off on you. I don't want to be a burden on somebody else. So I try to do everything I know to do right. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So I try to eat better, healthier, more days than I eat non-essential foods. Okay? That's the eating habit. Then next, move your body, move your body, move your body. Whether you're walking around in your house, whether you're walking on a track, at a school field, at a gym, wherever you're walking, around your block, wherever it's safe to walk, go to the mall and walk to the wherever you're walking. Just find you someplace where you're going to the country club, whether you're going to the golf club, uh, you're doing golf, you know, whatever you're doing, make sure you're moving your body more than you're sitting down. Even when you're at work and you have a sedentary job, you're sitting all day long, stand up at least 10 minutes a day in each hour, if possible. And if you have those desks where you can pull a desk up, sit the desk down, pull a desk up, sit the desk down, that would even be better, especially if you have a sitting job. Ask your job, somebody on the job should be able to speak to you about having a desk that comes up and down, especially if you're sitting a long time, like an 8 hour job, 7 hours, because you get lunch in between. But at least walk around, go to the bathroom every hour. If you can, go to the bathroom, and that's why I say drink the water, because the water reminds you to go to the bathroom. You don't even have to say nothing, just get up, drink the water. Because if you have a bottle of water sitting there, you're gonna drink the water, because you got to get up and walk around. So in your mind, if I drink this water, I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom at some point. So keep drinking your water, keep a good attitude, because it's all about your attitude in this life that we are living. You got to live your best life. Only you know how to do that. We can all get on here and give you all kind of suggestions, all kind of recommendations. We can tell you eat, sleep, move around. We can tell you stay focused. We can tell you all of this. But if you don't apply it to your everyday life, it's not going to work for you. So everybody that's getting on here, that's trying to help you out to live long, live strong, listen, okay? Only grab the good nuggets, okay? That's everyday life. Attitude in life is everyday life. Have a good day. Peace.